What is it that makes somebody charismatic? You spend hundreds and thousands of hours of your life talking and speaking to people, and the one thing that everyone wants to know is, how do you become more charismatic? While it might seem really difficult and like something you're born with, it's actually something that anybody can learn, and today, I'm here to teach you how to become more charismatic. While there's many things that helps make somebody charismatic, I'm going to be going over the top 5 things that I've discovered that make you more charismatic. Number 1 is practicing effective eye contact. A lot of the time we have a lot of awkward situations due to having either too much or too little of eye contact. The main reason of this is when you have too little eye contact, you end up feeling a bit more cold and just unexperienced in situations. But when you have too much, you can end up feeling a bit too tense and intimidating. For obvious enough reasons, that's generally not a great idea. So, I've come up with a little rule to help you guys out. For people, it obviously differs on different factors of them, but usually if you know someone fairly well, a couple days, fairly well acquainted, usually you want to use the 3-to-1 rule. The 3-to-1 rule is, well, kinda obvious. Usually you want to maintain 3 seconds of eye contact and then break eye contact for about 1 second before going back. This should help you feel pretty warm without being super intense or anything, leading to some awkward and rather unfortunate situations. My second tip for you guys is, when in doubt, practice mirroring. As Charles Caleb Colton once said, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And in this case, and actually according to multiple psychological studies, this proves then more to be true. Overall, it increases your charisma by subconsciously affecting their mind, thinking that basically, oh well, we have a lot in common with them. Even if they don't think it, which most likely they won't, their subconscious will pick up on it and actively like you more, as it sees you have more things in common. While it is extremely obvious, my third tip is also extremely crucial for pulling this all together. And that is to always stay confident. I know what you're thinking. I've heard this 1,000 times before, so why is this any different? Well, the reason why is pretty simple. I actually have some tips for you to help increase it. Basically, what we want to do is, well, fake it till you make it. It may seem ridiculous, but it's quite simple. Make your posture better, look people in the eyes more often, take my other tips, combine them all, and over time you'll start noticing that you're able to do more and more. It won't show up extremely obvious at first, but over time you and everyone around you will notice that you're becoming more and more charismatic. My fourth tip to help you guys become more charismatic is to make people feel special. But whatever you do, make sure that you do not put them on a pedestal. Oftentimes when we're trying to impress someone, have it be a crush or a new friend or even a celebrity, we tend to have a bad habit of either putting them on a pedestal and worshiping them as gods and deities, just leagues above us, and getting unnecessarily nervous for no reason, or just keeping to ourselves at all and not really talking to them much or trying to impress them. We're mainly trying to impress ourselves often when we do this. What you want to do is you need to find a balance. For each person, you yourself and who you're talking to, there's their own balance. But one general pretty good rule I've found is do about maybe 3 compliments at tops. Never do more than 3 for obvious reasons. You'll start seeing extremely clingy, but at the same time, you never want to go more than about maybe 5 minutes without being at the very least kind, if not a compliment. This, while partially unnecessary, and it can kind of see stuck up to some people, will drastically boost your confidence, as you'll feel more important to those people, without seeming extremely, well, I guess worshipy would be the word. My 5th and final tip is improve your body language and posture. Well, in my 3rd tip, I briefly spoke about this, saying basically, oh yeah, if you just increase your posture and make it better, you'll slowly develop more confidence. This most definitely is true, but that's just the beginning of why it's important. To briefly summarize it, it makes you feel more, I guess the word to describe it is authentic, and overall more meaningful what you're talking about. A few ways that you can improve your body language is first by sitting straight up. Another way is to laugh, smile, and nod when listening to others. For obvious reasons, if it's like a tragic story or something, you don't be like, oh, it's funny, she died. But if they're cracking a joke or something, you want to make them feel good about themselves, which for obvious enough reasons will make them like you more and have you be more charismatic. And finally, a complicated but extremely effective method is using gestures. But unfortunately today I don't have enough time. So comment down below if you want me to make a video on how to use gestures to make you become more charismatic. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See